It started with a splinter in the silence. Have you ever noticed that silence has a shape? Usually, it's soft, round, and heavy, like dust setting in an abandoned room. But that Tuesday, the silence in my hallway grew, jagged. I stood there, staring at the corner by the front door, a standard 90-degree joint, a mathematical certainty. But my eyes kept tripping over it. The walls seemed to be learning inward, just a fraction of a degree, like the jaw of a vast, ancient predator closing into motion. I closed my eyes, counting to 10. When I opened them, the corner had sharpened. It was no longer a joint, it was a blade. By Wednesday, reality had begun to warp. Have you ever tried to pour water into a glass that looked diamond-shaped, even though your hands feel a cylinder? It's a civil war between your senses. Your touch remembers the walls, but your eyes are reporting a nightmare. I began to measure the house, the hallway, 10 feet, the walls, parallel. But though the lens of my camera, the corridor looked like a collapsing tunnel stretched, distorted, like a frame from an old German silent film. My shadows became arrogant. When I lifted my hand, the shadow followed a heartbeat too late. It grew long and spindly, its fingers becoming needles that seemed to prick the very fabric of the wallpaper. By Tuesday, I realized I was a prisoner on my own kitchen floor, not because the door was locked. The doorway had become thin, not physically. The tape measure still read 28 inches. My mind refused to believe I could fit through that slanted, impossible slit. I watched the door frames arch like spines, the ceiling sagging above me like a weight throat. I sat in the center of the room, felt like the only high ground left. The corner of the house was sinking into a bottomless, ink-black abyss. I realized then the house wasn't just changing, it was digesting me. It was unlearning the law of up and down, straight and crooked. I knew if I accepted this new geometry, I would never leave. I would become just another line on a broken blueprint. The worst happened at dusk. I saw him, the one who had been redrawing my words all along. He wasn't a monster of flesh and bone. He was a creature of sharp angles and ink-blot shadows, standing in the corner that had become as sharp as a razor. He didn't move. He simply existed. His face was as flat as a comic book page. His eyes, two hollow triangles of nothingness. He reached out, and I saw my own fingers beginning to elongate. My skin turned the color of ash, my features becoming harsh and high contrast. I could no longer feel the weight of my body. I was becoming two-dimensional. A silhouette on his wall. I screamed, but the sound didn't travel. It manifested as a jagged black line, frozen in the air at an impossible angle. It's Friday now. The guests won't be coming back. They couldn't enter even if they wanted to. There are no doors for them anymore, only black incisions in a white space. I look at my hands. There is no warmth left in them, only sharp counters. I've learned to walk in the ceiling because in my new reality, the floor is a just matter of perspectives. Do not fear the corners in your home. Fear the moment they start to look right to you, because that is the moment you stop belonging to your world and start belonging to mine.